Hey everybody, it's your boy Brespits01. Welcome back to another AEW action figure review. So of course we're doing something very special today. So we have the AEW Unrivaled Supreme lineup. So we got Cody Rhodes himself before he left and joined WWE. We all know how that story turned out. This one's a Walmart exclusive version. I know there's another version of this for Ringside Collectibles, I think. I think there was I'm pretty sure it was a different version. I could be wrong, but so here's a picture of Cody Rhodes. It's saying 01B Series 1. So you have all his arms and his legs here. And then, of course, you have a picture of him, of course, back in yours truly in Queens, New York, not in Jacksonville. I was kind of close. I got that wrong, but here's his signature. Let's get closer to this if you wanted to. Here it is, yep. And then go watch AEW, including Rampage. I've been sort of keeping up with the Rampage, but I don't like it how it takes place at 10 o'clock. Because I have to be asleep somewhere between around, 11-ish. So you got more of t-shirts. Nothing comes with a lot of accessories, which, however, we are going to open him up and give him a big, huge look. So let's begin. So here he is out of the packaging, you guys. And yes, before we address the elephant in the room, yes, it is raining outside. Yes, you might hear a little bit of noises in the background, but by all means, try to annoy that as possible, just like my other review for Dustin and Cody when they were both bleeding up from their epic match. So, yeah. Anyways, here he is in the flesh, Cody Rhodes, for the Supreme lineup. This dude is packing, and I mean, not even a joke. He is not packing. He is packing these weight belts, which are very nice and detailed. I'll start off with the plain American Nightmare one, which looks absolutely hot fire, dude. That just looks nice. Including this one with the red, white, and blue strap. That's just cool. We'll definitely test these out, but not now. We'll get to them. And yes, he does come with interchangeable arms if you do take off the jacket. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and just take off the jacket now and see what happens. So this is what it will look like if you take off the jacket, but not all the way though, because you have to pull out the arms, just like so. Alrighty, and then you pull off this arm. There you go. And then the moment of truth, the jacket comes off, and this is what it looks like. That's his regular butterfly torso going on there. So that is very unique and very nice. So we'll pop these back on there, the arms, the regular peach arms. So this is what Cody Rhodes looks like without him wearing the jacket. I know I'm going to prefer the cloth version of this jacket, but actually let's give this jacket a look, shall we? This is definitely like 100% George Washington vibes. I don't think George Washington would wear this attire if this attire exists. But think about it. This would just make America just awesome and just unstoppable. And you get these little clips that you can clip this back on if you wanted to. Keep it together and stuff. So that's what it looks like. It's very unique. I like the American Nightmare logo, which, again, I just admire that logo. It's so great. But having it on the neck, not so much. Okay, so I heard about the whole t-shirt controversial thing, so let me go ahead and address this right now. I will not put this t-shirt on this Cody Rhodes because some people are saying that it may stain the figure. So I do have a basic Finn Balor, and I'm going to put that up to the test. And I'm going to try to get the ink out of this shirt. And whatever happens, happens. If it's something else that I misread, then yeah. Heard from it from, of course, the main man himself, My Damn Toys on YouTube. I love the guy. He makes cool, very awesome wrestling action figure content. So I would rather check him out because you know the drill. He's a really cool guy and I like him. So he does come with interchangeable hands, which we'll get into. So he does have the screaming, angry expression, or get the fans hyped up, and then you have the creepy smiley one, which I know some people are not going to like because, it doesn't look like Cody Rhodes. It's alright, it's decent. And then you have the one that's on your figure right now as we speak, and yes, his head goes 60 degrees, It looks down pretty good. It looks up pretty good. And yes, he still has that classic tattoo. Again, I don't hate the tattoo design and everything else, but having it on the neck is just very weird, in my honest opinion. Just being completely honest, but everything else is fine. Like the dream tattoo, still hasn't changed. Still a good, it's pretty good. I will say that. Very good. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the articulation of the figure real quick before we move on to everything else. So yes, he does split his legs just like an average WWE Elite figure does. So that's very good. And he does bend his knees, both of his knees, so he can do like a running, or maybe he's following, or not following, but falling. Maybe he's about to go through a table or something, and all that good stuff. So, yeah. And then, of course, you could definitely spin this, too. Both of these, actually. You got the American boots here, which, again, I love the red, white, and blue skull. It's just, kind of a classic American look, because you cannot deny that. And this does spin around. You can definitely bend his foot, of course, and of course we're gonna get a couple of copycats. It's kind of obvious. We do get the classic bending of the foot, just like the WWE Ultimate Editions. So that is the difference between the Ultimate Editions and the Supreme lineups for AEW. So WWE's Ultimate Edition, AEW's Supreme. So there you go. And this does move around. It goes up and down. He does get a little bit of abdomen going on here. And this, he does move this pretty back there, his back area. This also spins around. And yes, he does spin around for the most part, which is pretty good. I think they're getting better at that. I will say that. They're getting better at that part. So, keeping it steady, nice and steady. So you get some good old upper butterfly joints. Sorry, hard for me to spit that out of nowhere. And yes, you can definitely bend his arm. Of course, the all-time favorite, the double jointed elbows, which we all love to see, y'all. And this also spins around, which is very good. And same thing probably on this arm. Spin around, double jointed elbows. There we go. Kind of like he's about to say. But maybe try to copy Hulk Hogan or something. Saying, "What's that? I can't hear you from my American red, white, and blue," and stuff like that, Cody Rhodes, he'll be bragging a little bit, in a good way, of course. So, yeah, and then, of course, you have, your interchangeable hands. I mean, they're kind of fisted hands, everybody knows that. I mean, we all know what the punching fist is going to look like. I mean, it's nothing new, so. But for all time's sakes, just to do it really quick, so you just pop this off. And then you take your classic punching, fisting hands, and yes, he does come with the classic little tattoo on his ring finger. So, yeah, it's pretty iconic, as you can see it. There you go. It's kind of like a Diamond Superman logo going on there. And you take it, you push it into the socket, bada bing, bada boom, it's on there, right? Exactly. So, then you just kind of mess around with it, bend it, for the most part. Come on now, there we go. So you can go like this, go like that, or give somebody a fist bump, or should I say, come on man, it's wrestling. Someone's got to get punched in the face, and he's going boom, just like that. Just like that. You got to have a little bit of action. So that's what he's kind of looking like right there. So there you go. That's some American Nightmare pose right there with the fist. But if you don't want that, like myself, because I'm not really a fist person, I'm kind of more of a open, relaxed hand kind of guy, you just pop that on there. No problem. No big deal, actually. Oh, and of course, you gotta start off with this one, number one. Let's get into it. Alright, so we have the buckled red, white, and blue one going on here. So it looks pretty good on him. Looks pretty sick. I cannot lie. And of course, you have Cody Rhodes' name on there on the belt. Again, that's epic. I can't lie. Like, you got his name on there on the red stripes here. You get the red, white, and blue stars on this side right here, and it says American on there. Very epic. I cannot lie. That's just epic. Now let's go ahead and move on with number two, which is very easy. You take it off like so. Set that to the side. You take this buckle right here, and then you just unbuckle it, as you can see, probably right over here. Come on now. Come on. Just like so. Should come off. There you go. See, just like that, just like that. And then you wrap around that sucker. Make sure you don't put it upside down. It'll look funny if you put it upside down. So then you just snap it on there. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Look at that. Look at that. That just looks... Man, that's just so awesome. You can do any possibilities on which attire it would be. Oh, and speaking of attire, you also have this right here. As a matter of fact, let's just do that right now, shall we? Let's just do it. So all you gotta do, pop it off, just like that. No big deal. It's not broken. It's supposed to be like that. Boom! There you go. Now he has a different attire. But if you want to be a little, you know, maybe if you want to be a little quirky, if you will, if you have any other AEW Cody Rhodes, you can actually pop this one out and you can switch it off with, I don't know, maybe like the bleed up version that we just reviewed a while back, or just probably now, even though I'll have to explain that, whatever the timing of the recording of this video. So basically what I'm saying is the possibilities of switching Cody Rhodes' attire slash the legs is an endless choice. You can do whatever. It'll just be epic. And of course you have the classic AEW microphone hand, so I know you guys are desperate of what would that look like. So you just slip it on his hand, make him have a promo, make him roast MJF or something, or maybe roast Adam Cole and telling him that he's the better Bullet Club member than him, and you know, as he's saying, as in no regrets, I am the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Adam Cole, you're on, man, you're on. You got the heart, and you know, you can just go right on at it with the whole microphone and everything. So, let's go ahead and compare him with the other Cody Rhodes family members that I have in my collection. So let's check that out. And here is Cody Rhodes standing to himself on this side, but on the other side he's standing next to his brother, good old Dustin Rhodes, aka Goldust. So, yeah, this is epic. Wow, that was quick, and that was pretty epic. So, yeah. And then if you want him to wear this again, well, all you gotta do is just pop off the arms, just like so. And we'll get onto the interchangeable heads, because I know what you guys want to know what they look like, I promise you. You just pull them off, no big deal, just like that. And then you put the jacket on, and then the arms. You can't just do them separately at once, because that won't work. But doing it this separately the right way, then no problem, no worries, you got this. So that's what he looks like wearing it. And then you just take the each arm that matches, like so. Bada bing, bada boom. Come on, baby, we're getting there, Watch, 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 watch. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. This figure gets a big fat W. I'm going to have to give this figure a 10 out of 10 with all of its accessories and stuff. Would I like to see maybe a table or a steel steps? Maybe, because they'll make it 10 times better, or even put a championship on this guy, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and test out the arms real quick. So yes, he does have double jointed elbows, like so, which is pretty good. Yes, it does move around, like so. Same thing on the right and left and right arms are going to move the exact same way, just like that. Okay, since we're right there, let's put him in this position right here with the arms. Alright, ready? Head number 1, the screaming head. You just push it right in there. Do off camera. There you go. Just like that. Look at him. He's ready to go kick some butt. Look at him. Look at him. Do you want to mess with this guy? I don't think so. And then you just pop it off, and you give him the next head, head number 2. Make sure it goes into the socket. I think it went in. There we go. There we go. That's what he looks like. Happy-ish, kind of, you know, having the talk. You know, he's got his teeth out. He has his mouth open a little bit. Very nice. And yeah, sure, the head will go 60 degrees. Probably same thing for the open mouth version, but that's okay. We'll see him in the next stop motion. Stay tuned for that. You know what? I think we'll have to end off this video right here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and this video is pretty epic, and this action figure is epic, so I recommend getting this guy at Walmart or getting him at Amazon for a better price. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.